let us go to the ethers. You know, ethers or compounds will have a functional group of O attached to two alkyl groups where R and R dash may be the same or different. Okay. So, ethers are prepared by two important methodologies in the sense if you take CH3 CH2OH, okay, ethyl alcohol. With ethyl alcohol on reaction with H2SO4 at a temperature of 413 Kelvin. Okay, ethyl alcohol on reaction with H2SO4 at the temperature of 413 Kelvin gives CH3, CH2O, CH2, CH3. Okay, so this any protic acid, any protonated acids or any protic acids like H2SO4 or H3PO4, anything can be used. But the important thing in this is the temperature. If it is around 413 Kelvin, it is the ether which is formed. But in case if the temperature becomes more, in case if the temperature is more, no ethers will be formed, but a different compound will be formed. So the temperature is very, very important. So these two molecules, they become like this, plus giving out one water. So there it is very much temperature difference. The difference of another 30 Kelvin, if it is at 443 Kelvin, a different product is obtained. Okay. So we have to be very cautious in controlling the reaction with a particular temperature. The same as 4 at 443, ethers will not be obtained. This is one method. The laboratory preparation involves Williamson's synthesis. It's a very popular method where it is even said as Williamson's ether synthesis. Okay. So in this, a sodium alkoxide is allowed to act with an alkyl halide. If it is an alkyl halide with the sodium alkoxide, with the sodium alkoxide gives R O R dash plus NaX. This is a typical SN2 reaction, substitution nucleophilic bimolecular reaction. In this, it is I know very well that in this, the nucleophile attacks the nucleus of the RONA and it attacks the nucleus of RX, forms a complex, and then the complex then splits to give the ether. So SN2 reaction. The main aspects of this reaction is that in case of primary halides, the reaction happens, the ether synthesis is good in primary halide. Whereas in secondary as well as tertiary halides, it is only the alkenes which are formed. That is, a double bonded compounds which are formed and not ethers. So, in Williamson synthesis, preferably you have to use only the primary halides and not the secondary or the tertiary halides. Okay, that is one of the things, and it is an SN2 reaction. That is another important point to note. So, similarly, if it is a aromatic compound, say like phenol, this also can be treated with R-ONA to give OR dash. Okay, phenol with any sodium alkoxide also gives an ether. This is a aryl alkyl ether, alkyl aryl ether. So these are the methods of preparations of ethers. Okay. Now let us see the reactions of ethers. Ethers in general, they have a, if at all any reaction they undergo, they have to do a cleavage of this C bond O or this C bond O. So this cannot happen that easily. So among the ether, among the functional, various functional groups in organic chemistry, that is the ethers which are least reactive. But then if they undergo certain reaction, it is like this, say if it is ROR dash, if it is treated with hydrohalic acid, it gives, it splits the ether to alcohol and a halide. This alcohol on further reaction with HX also gives RX. Okay, if it is an aliphatic ether, where R and R dash are both aliphatic compounds, that is with straight chain compounds, we get alcohol and halide, and the alcohol is further converted to halide. In case if it is a aromatic ether like this, so when you treat this with HX, you get only phenol. It stops with the phenol, and a further conversion of phenol doesn't take place. Okay, so this is the product name is anisole. So, okay, then they also undergo as usual the electrophilic substitution reactions. All the aromatic ethers undergo electrophilic substitution reaction with say for example halogenation. In case of halogenations, it can be like this one product. Either they add to the ortho group or they are added to the para group. Whereas this is the major quantity formed. Okay. So then in case if it is, it also undergoes nitration. To give an ortho compound and a plus then this is a major product formed. Okay. So these are the electrophilic substitution reactions where the substitution happens either in the ortho positions or in the para position, but the product which is formed is more if it is occupying the para position. Okay. So then it also undergoes Friedel-Crafts reaction. Friedel-Crafts reaction. Okay, it undergoes this thing to get a substitution. This is happening in the presence of AlCl3, isn't it? So this happens in the presence of AlCl3 and NaOH, and we get OCH3, and CH3 is getting substituted here. Okay, this is methyl or dimethylphenone. Okay, so this happens here, and in case of this is anisole, all these are anisole. In case if it is CS3 COX also, same AlCl3 with other conditions, we get CS3 gets substituted. Okay, the CS3 get substituted in both the cases. Here, since it is CS3CO CS3, this is CS3CO CS3 is getting substituted. The presence of AlCl3 and this thing, since that is just an addition of CS3 group in the ortho position, here the addition of acetyl group in the ortho position. This is dimethyl acetophenone. These are the reactions of ethers.